Hey y'all, it's your girl D Jim, and jewels are expensive, of course. So I wanted to get on here. I want to be energetic. I did some other videos and I am gonna post, and I'm just like monotone. But what I'm speaking about is a very serious matter. So I hope that you will like, subscribe, and comment. So I have these things that have been coming up. I have to energetically look at things that are coming up. And I want to say that it's so hard because I'm really dealing with a lot of different struggles. And it's not to say that I just want them to go away. We're always going to have obstacles. It's how we deal with them. So I just want to say, when it comes down to past relationships and family members and maybe even friends, it can be very hard because those things you hold very dear and close to yourself. You hold them very dear and close because they mean something to you. You love these people. You care for these people, and you wouldn't want to see them any other way but successful, thriving, and happy. If it was a stranger, would I care so much? Probably not, because I know how to disassociate myself from things that are just, normal public behavior and not so much behaviors that I engage with my family. With my family, I am very, 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 very loving. I am very forgiving. I am very loyal. I care for my family. I want to make sure that they know that I care for them. But these last couple of days, it's just and I got into something with a family member. I'm not gonna say exactly who, but it's been kind of ongoing, and it just feels sad. It feels sad because the narrative that they're trying to spin or the things that they're trying to do, I really don't understand, because I don't even understand the whole why are we arguing? I'm trying to search for something to feel okay, this is the reason why, and I understand, and I can do my due diligence to, rectify the problem on my end. Because at the end of the day, forgiveness is for you. If you have decided you're going to be the bigger person, that other person doesn't have to be the bigger person. They don't have to be anything but whatever they want to be. You're being the bigger person. So I don't know, I just feel like family members are so hard. Family members, especially this person that's so very close to me, can be very difficult. And I'm trying my best to mitigate the situation and kind of subscribe to whatever they want. But also, I be talking to other family members. Or I'll talk to other family members that we're associated with. And it's not like I'm just seeking them out. Maybe one I did seek out because I needed information. But if I say, hey, I missed y'all, blah, 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 we're having a conversation, and then I talk about this family member to that family member, they're like, oh, well, you know how she is. You know, blah, blah, blah. And it's just when does how she is narrative changes? So basically, you're just telling me that she's never going to change. And I'm like, I've had to change. I've had to dumb down some things in my life. I've had to do things. Why is it that she don't get to change, but I got to change in order for her to feel comfortable? That's really hard for me. But I'm still going to do what I need to do for my family member. So I digress from this family member because I don't want to really expose the person. But so are they having sex? So are they having sex? I don't know. So I posted a "Are they having sex" video. I felt some type of way. I did feel like this person was doing too much. And I was just like, why? And now I have the answer. It's not really an answer because they try to gaslight me, but still. Now I have the answer. So eventually this person came back around. I don't know how long I posted "Are they having sex?" because literally it happened the day before. So you can look at the timelines. But the person came back around. And at first, I wasn't even going to answer the door, but I was like, you know what? I deserve to at least hear this message. I'm for the message, even if it's not the message that I want to hear. Let me just entertain this situation, right? So I do. Excuse me. And I was just like, why? Well, we was talking about situations and blah, 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 which we were. I'm not going to even lie. We were talking about situations, but this person is very slow to move on situations. And then when they decide to move on a situation, it's always bad timing for me. So I just said to this person, yo, I really think that what you did was not cool. And it was almost like you were trying to punish me. Well, you know, we talked about blah, blah, blah. We did have a conversation. I'm not going to lie. So I guess I was supposed to be enticed by this conversation. But what I said to him was, well, what was I supposed to do on the phone? Jump through the fucking phone? Like, was I supposed to jump through the phone and be there? Like, if you want to set something up, yeah, looking at y'all like this. If you want to set something up, can it be in the timeline that everybody is available? Anyway. This person, me and him have a lot of history, so, you know, it really was, I guess you could say, a triggering conversation, as well as I need to let this person know that we're actually finished. And it wasn't that he did what he did. I felt some type of way about the way he did it, but at the end of the day, I know we had conversations about something. I just don't really respect him on how he does things. And it's not only just that particular situation. It is also on situations that really like pertain to me and that person. So I had to close the door. So what I had to do was I just had to close the door because this person is not really serving. Not only did we have this "are you having sex" situation, but it's just not serving me. And therefore, I'm not going to be a part of continuing to feel rejected or continuing to feel some type of way or trying to potentially satisfy a situation that's never going to come to fruition. I gave this person a lot of opportunities and they fumbled the ball. So therefore, for me, yeah, we speaking in them terms. Therefore, for me, it's time to close the door. It's time to move forward. It's time to move to the next chapter. Because I actually been very, very good to this person. What I said to the person was, yo, you should get your SAG card because you're a very good actor. You're a very good actor, and I think that your acting abilities should be highlighted in some type of film, movie, sitcom. Because at this point, you're just acting towards me. And I've already seen all your good moves on the acting. I've already seen all the good, like, monologues. I only know monologues. I've just seen it all. And therefore, I am finished. I no longer want to be a part. And you know, it's funny. They try everything. Well, let me hug you and you'll feel better. let me do this for you and you'll feel better. And it was just like a shutdown for me. No, I'm not interested. Don't touch me. Like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna give you this truth. You can deal with it how you want to deal with it, because you're never going to really put action behind it. And that's the most important thing. So I've been sitting around waiting for action, action, and it has not happened. And then they try to feed me all these dreams. Oh, well, we could do X, Y, and Z. And we could, oh, if you do this and my friend, I do not believe you, because what you show me is your character. And I've given you the opportunity to change the narrative of your character for a long time. So now, at this point, I'm not really interested. I'm done. Thank you. I've wasted time. I am now no longer interested in your narrative and your character, because guess what? It's not a real person. It's not a real character. You're playing these scenes out because you thought that they were going to be what would keep me. Yet, they thought that the things that I was doing was because of them, and I was doing it for me. They thought the things that I was doing that was supposed to stop me from being whatever they perceived me as was because of them and their scare tactics and their agenda and how they projected was because of them. And I'll admit, at one point, I was really trying to do everything right. But unfortunately, that didn't work out. And I'm not going to keep trying looking stupid. Because at the end of the day, you're not really doing what you're supposed to be doing. There's no action behind the words. And that's what I told this person. And they went to exchange numbers and all this stuff because they keep changing their number because they are a fucking foul person. Oh, I changed my number. Let me get your number, blah, blah, blah. Or let me just call you and I have your number. No, sir. You don't get my phone number. You cannot call me. We are done. How long do you think I'm going to continue to allow you to do what you're doing to me? And I have allowed a lot that I probably would not allow a lot of different people. But because of our history, I allowed certain things that I had to deal with. I had to battle. I was drained. I was frustrated. I was angry. I was fill in the blank. So now I don't have to be those things anymore, because if I let you go, then I can be happy, because I was holding on to you thinking that it would change because of potential that never came to fruition. So therefore now I am done, and I don't want your phone number, and you can't have mine. If you want to do what's necessary for the situation that we are in together, that you won't acknowledge and you want to play all these games with, then let me know. Other than that, my friend, it is move on time. So I say that to say, my situation is unique. And mind you, I got my little smoker, but mind you, I can't tell you what to do in your situation. I held on for several years, but at this point, I already know this person, and I know that they are not really going to give me what I want. And I could always reciprocate, because I've always given this person what they wanted from me. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to ever get what I want, right? So I can do all these things and never get the thing that I want. And I say to you viewers, don't wait around for people to give you what you want. I know there are very extenuating circumstances where you feel like you have. And I was in an extenuating circumstance where I felt like I had to do that because I'm just loyal to a fault. But at the end of the day, if that person is a crud bucket, they always gonna be a crud bucket. And you see the flags and you see everything. And you have to just make a decision. Maybe the decision that you make when it's like, I'm not putting up with it, will generate better circumstances from the other person. But for me, it did not. So therefore, I'm done. And we gonna be good in that situation, because I always say I'm talking about my kids too. So we gonna be good either way. But I'm not gonna keep allowing a person to drain my energy, to drain the things that I like. When people drain you, it's like, I need that energy for something else. I need that energy for something else, and you're taking it from me. So therefore, let me get my little faux fur, my faux leather together. Therefore, I'm no longer allowing you to do that. I'm proud of myself because that person definitely had a stronghold on me. A stronghold of fantasy, potential, lies, and manipulation. So therefore, I'm very proud of myself because now I'm able to move forward. Hey, this is your girl DJ. We're gonna think about it and move on. Jewels are expensive. I'm gonna talk to you soon. Peace out.